Good morning, everybody. This is Judith Echo. You're listening to Mad Love. Let's get into it. Just made my mushroom coffee. The one good thing is mushrooms are really good for the brain. So my brain is really getting nourished then. I've had 1 cup of regular coffee in the last 3 weeks. I don't really notice. I know that I don't have that hum of energy that I normally get from caffeine, but I haven't had headaches or anything like that. Uh, but I'm sleeping a little bit better. I still need quite a bit of help to stay asleep, but um, yeah. But I've been drinking coffee every day since I was like 11, you know. So I even in college when they were like, "There are no electronics in your room, no cooking stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, great," but I'm bringing a coffee maker. So I always had a little Mr. Coffee even through college. So I like coffee, but as you get older, your blood pressure becomes a thing, and coffee, I noticed really significantly increased my blood pressure. I'm like, what is going on? So anyway, got to make those sacrifices. And I'm watching in real time a person. So with my mom, she was sick because she got this organic brain disease that's horrible. Um, and it was sad and hard and all of that. Now, with my brother, it's something different because his health has just been something he took for granted, something he took completely and totally for granted. And he's a medical miracle because I think many people would already be gone from all the ailments that he's had, you know. And so he is in hospice at home. He doesn't seem to be understanding what hospice really is. And I just kept saying to him, I'm like, you can get better and get out of hospice, but I'm not sure I fully believe that because I know him. This is my way of putting a framework around him so that, uh, you know, every 2 months now, he's usually set to go to the hospital, that he'll have medical care available to him. And it's just unbelievable. He is not that old. He's going to be 64. But I'm telling you, if you neglect your body, if you don't eat right, if you don't ever exercise, if you don't prioritize your health, you will pay a steep, steep price for that. And he has a bunch of other health issues. But man, the main one is you've got to prioritize your health. It doesn't make sense to not do that. And you'll really regret it. Health really is your wealth. And so, he seems to be in some sort of super deep denial. He thinks he might have another 30 years left. And I'm like, dude, you're lucky if you have 30 days. To me. And I'm no doctor. I'm not saying I'm medically trained or anything, but, I did just spend a year with someone who was in hospice, and I did watch her decline. The decline was starting to happen anyway. And um, I don't know, somehow we landed on hospice, and it really helped me because it gave us so much more help and support. And my brother is, I'm probably going to have to hire a night nurse because I just don't believe he's going to be compliant. And he's struggling, and he doesn't even see it. I have never seen anything like this. 30 years. So you think you're going to live to 94, and you have a gabillion things wrong with you. I don't know. Everybody gets through this life the way they get through it. And I guess some deniability is important, on a much less um, serious note. I mean, it's pretty much how J-Lo gets through the world. There's some singing videos of her where she really thinks she is belting out some tunes, and it's like, girl, you ain't a singer. They pumped you up. They obviously had lead tracks underneath you singing, and people thought you could sing, and you can't. You are not a singer. If I was her friend, she would be like, "You got to leave my house," because I would really hurt her feelings. And it's like, first thing would be like, "Listen, I love you, but you cannot sing. Please stop making a fool out of yourself singing all hard like this in these videos. You sound terrible." You know what I mean? Like, everybody's not a great singer. And I don't think she can sing at all. That's what's weird. It's like she can't sing. I I it's bad. And so now she's like Millie Vanilli. Now that she's trying to she getting of a certain age, which is my age, and she up here like, no, I'm famous. I'm famous for my singing. She actually has like deep statements about like, my voice is actually made for Broadway. Is it? Like, where are your friends? They need to come and get you. And you need to be sitting in your house enjoying your life. But I mean, that Ben Affleck thing didn't work out either. I mean, it's just delusion. Remember how weird that was last year? She was like, "I'm so in love with my husband," and she kept calling him Poppy. And it's like Ben Affleck is not a Poppy. I don't care however you want to carve it. That's not who that dude is. And you can call him all those things and pretend like it's like she's delusional. He every picture he's like rolling his eyes and like stomping his feet and just so disgusted by her. And in her mind, she's like, "Right, Poppy." It's weird. That's delusion. That's where my brother is. So I mean, everybody get through the world the way they get through it. You carry it how you carry it. But I can't call it, man. That is wild. That is some crazy wild. I don't really live in the same universe you do, type of shit. Like, what? She called him Poppy, and every picture is him looking at the sky like, ugh, can't believe I had to keep going home with her. Oh, she sucks. Like his face, every paparazzi caught him looking super disgusted. And then she was talking about they were in so much love, and then of course he left her. It's like you are completely delusional, and people have breaks from reality. They have breaks from reality, so yeah, she might be having one. My brother has one. Um, you know, I don't know what's going on, but that dude, he's another level though. It's like I haven't even seen your medical chart. It's the stuff I do know about that I'm like, bro, these massive infections. I listen. Like I said, you carry it how you carry it. But J Lo is lucky we not friends, because I would be like, look, I love you, Heffa, but you need to stop singing. You just sound terrible. You're not a good singer. And she seems like she would be a good girlfriend. I don't know if she's great at into being a relationship with, but just, your girl, somebody cool to hang out with and crack jokes with. I think Jennifer Lopez could probably be really good at that. And I'm not saying she's completely talentless. She has had one acting role I thought she was superior in. She was great, and that was out of out of time, out of something. It was a Steven Soderbergh movie. She was opposite George Clooney. He was some sort of criminal, and she played the character Karen Cisco. I always forget what it is. I think it was either Out of Order or Out of Time. Anyway, it was really good, and she was good in it, right? She was good in it. But, you know, and I tried to watch her TV show. I tried to like that, and I was like, this is not very good. I think the writing wasn't great. I forgot what that show was, but it was on for oh, excuse me. It was on for a couple of seasons on NBC, and then it was supposed to be a thriller. They gave it a longer shot than they should have. It wasn't that good. But it always felt like the writing crew was going to get it together, but they didn't. I'm not saying she's not talentless, that she's talentless. She has some talent, but singing ain't one of them. And somebody needs to be like, girl, I love you. Never ever sing again. And it's a really bad look when you 56. Like 36 is one thing when you are out here trying to show people that you really are talented. But at 56, it's like, bitch, you done made all this money. You got two beautiful kids. Like, you got a good life. You ain't got nothing to prove to us. Stop singing. You can't act. You can't sing. Just sit down. You you won. You got over because you were a pretty girl, and somebody took an interest enough in you to prop you up. And see, now it's like she's trying to prove that she's talented, and it's like this is making it worse, girl. I don't know what you could do at this point. And she's so self-absorbed, and her ego is huge. She's a total Leo. And it's like, man, I don't, can you imagine her having a podcast? It would just be her talking about her. She wouldn't even let the guests talk. I don't know what lane she can get in. She needs to have a giant slice of humble pie and like wake up from this nightmare and stop torturing us. But like I said, my brother up here, he's sick as hell talking about, I'll be here 30 years. Okay. All right. Okay.